Good evening. An apology today by President Obama for the deadly American attack on a hospital in Afghanistan. The president calling an accident the horrible tragedy that killed almost 24 patients and medical staff and jarred us all back into the horrible reality of a war that many may have thought was over for the U.S. Despite the apology, Doctors Without Borders, which operated the hospital, is not dropping its demand for the attack to be investigated as a possible war crime. NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel has the latest.
After struggling to explain how and why the U.S. bombed a hospital in Afghanistan, today the president made a call.
This morning from the Oval Office, President Obama spoke by telephone with Doctors Without Borders International President Dr. Joanne Liu to apologize and express his condolences for the MSF staff and patients who were killed and injured when a U.S. military airstrike mistakenly struck an MSF field hospital in Kunduz, Afghanistan over the weekend.
But the apology may be too late.
This doesn't change anything. We appreciate the expression of condolences, but it doesn't change the fact that we have 22 dead patients and staff that were killed as a result of this attack.
Today, Doctors Without Borders allowed our cameras access to the injured, now recovering in Kabul, who described the bombing, the yelling, and the chaos like doomsday.
The United States, when we make a mistake, we're honest about it, we own up to it.
But for days, the U.S. military kept changing its story, first saying U.S. troops were under fire, then acknowledging they weren't, then saying Afghan troops had requested the airstrike. And today, unnamed officials suggested low-level U.S. officers were at fault. No war is ever without mistakes. They add up over time. And this war is the longest in U.S. history, launched 14 years ago today.
We will not waver. We will not tire. We will not falter. And we will not fail.
What started as a response to 9/11 now has the U.S. accused of a war crime for bombing a hospital, a war set to last at least another year, maybe much longer.
Doctors Without Borders says the U.S. may have violated the Geneva Convention and wants an international investigation into war crimes. The White House says internal American investigations should be sufficient. Lester?
Richard Engel tonight.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.